Great day, Royals, and welcome to another episode of Astro Insights. We're going to get right into the transits for the week that will empower you and assist you in building your empire. Sorry if my voice sounds a little bit croaky, but we're going to keep it pushing. So Monday, September 9th, which is my birthday, which is probably today when I'm posting this, we have Mercury entering Virgo. So if you remember, we had Mercury enter Virgo, but then Mercury went retrograde, and then because it was going retrograde, it went back into Leo while it was still retrograde, and then Mercury went direct while it was still in Leo. So now Mercury's just now entering Virgo again, now that it's direct on Monday, September 9th. So this means we're getting another boost to our productivity, another boost to our ability to work hard and be organized and get our ducks in a row so that we can go ahead and stay aligned with those things that we want to see progress in. What habits have you been working on with yourself that you want to see progress in 111? What things have you been being of service in and being diligent in where you want to reap some kind of harvest, right? So look at your itineraries today to start the week. Look at those calendars. Get organized. If you've kind of gotten a little bit off of the track, then get back on track today, starting this week out. On this moon day, it's a really great day to just get realigned with those plans that you have for yourself. Get organized and communicate that when it comes to our health, because Virgo does also represent your health. Where have you gotten off track? If you've been saying, I want to work out more, I want to eat better, I want to make sure I'm staying away from sugar, carbs, I want to have this type of lifestyle and match it with this type of eating habit or this type of morning routine, get back into it. Use today's energy when Mercury is entering Virgo again to really just identify what habits you want to be aligned with during Virgo season to really help to push that needle forward. This is a really great energy to start the week out with, and I'm really glad that it's coming back into Virgo to kind of remind us, because we already kind of got that boost once it initially entered Virgo, but now it's back. So it's kind of like, okay, let me get back on my stuff. Let me get back onto this lifestyle habit change. Let me get back into my organization. Let me start looking back to my calendar and using that as an itinerary for my day, for my week, for my month, in order to stay successful and reach those goals. Okay, make those lists if you need to, okay, in order to stay organized with yourself as well, starting off this week on Monday, September 9th. So on the 10th of September, which is Tuesday, we have the moon in Sagittarius squaring Saturn in Pisces. Now Saturn is still retrograde, and the note that I made for this transit is feeling that you need to do things that are not aligned with your purpose. So because there's this square here with the moon in Sagittarius, our feelings are going to be like, oh, I want to expand this way, I want to be adventurous, I want to take risks, I want to do things, I want to take actions, because it's a fire sign, right? But then it's squaring Saturn, which is retrograde, like I said, in Pisces today. So this is an opportunity for you to say, okay, I'm feeling that I need to do this, but is it really aligned with my purpose? Like I said, for Monday's transit, is it aligned with that list that I know I need to check off? Is it aligned with those habits that I know I need to get myself realigned with? Is it really aligned with the health habits that I'm wanting to incorporate in my life? So yes, you have feelings to take action and be adventurous and do things, but you need to check on Tuesday, September 10th, if it's actually aligned with those things that will help you see progress. And like I said, that needle being pushed forward towards your goals, towards your purpose, towards specific things that you want to accomplish for yourself at this time. Don't just do things because you feel to do it. Check with yourself on a day like today that it's not squaring your dreams. It's not opposing those things that you actually want to see progress in, okay? So make sure those things are aligned on a day like today. You will possibly have the opportunity to do things that are unaligned so that you can intentionally make that decision to say no as well, okay? So keep that in mind for Tuesday, September 10th. Let's go into Wednesday, September 11th. And we actually have the moon that's still in Sagittarius today, and it's actually making a trine with Chiron in Aries. Chiron is still retrograde as well in Aries. And the note that I made for Wednesday, September 11th transit is you're able to connect with experiences today that had to happen so that you could tap into your greatness, okay? So this is really, with Chiron, it's kind of that reminiscent energy with the retrograde that Chiron is having in Aries. It's the reminiscence of what did I do? What actions have I taken? How have I wanted to express my independence? Potentially been hurt for it, but I needed to be hurt so that I could learn something that I can teach other people and be an even more effective leader in this position or in this front or in this career field, right? So really allow yourself on Wednesday, September 11th to connect with those experiences that you may have had to have happen to you so that you could tap into your greatness. We all have to have experiences that knock us down, that make us feel something so that we can pivot, so that we can get into better alignment with exactly where we're supposed to be. Sometimes we're like, oh man, why did this have to happen to me? Woe is me. And we go down that rabbit hole of feeling sorry for ourselves, or feeling like we don't know what we're doing, or some people even go so far as to saying that they feel depressed or anxious or stressed, right? But those specific situations that happen to us, we would not be given those opportunities to have bad things happen or negative or low vibrational things to happen unless they were meant to happen so that they could push us and so that they could urge us and so that they can challenge us to be better. Okay, you would not be able to tap into your greatness if you didn't have things that challenged you. Okay, so we need to have those things that challenge us, those things that put pressure on us so that we can become diamonds. What has that been for you? Connect with those experiences today and really understand I needed to learn that lesson so that I could be exactly where I am right now, so that I could pivot and come into a full circle moment with my destiny. Okay, so Wednesday, really great transit. Again, from Monday, Mercury's entered Virgo so far Monday, right? Tuesday, we had that ability to connect with our purpose and what our purpose actually is with Saturn retrograde. And Wednesday, with the trine that we're having with the moon in Sag and Chiron retrograde in Aries, now we're pulling it all together in this full circle moment, Wednesday, September 11th, to say, this is why I had to get that pressure so that I could become a diamond at this time in history. Okay, so now moving into September 12th, which is Thursday, we have the Sun in Virgo, which is making a square to Jupiter in Gemini. And the note I made is that you really need to revise your plans on a day like today to see whether you're sticking to whatever plans you set out to yourself or whether you're just looking busy. With Gemini energy, you get so many different thoughts. You want to do so many things. You want to be the jack of all trades and you want to master everything, and you can master everything, but sometimes you need that Virgo energy to help you stay organized and stay on track and say, okay, I want to do all of these things. I want to be a jack of all of these trades, but which trade should I work on first? Which trade should I work on second? What is the organized way to approach this so that I can be successfully mastering all of these trades, right? So on Thursday, September 12th, with the square that the Sun in Virgo is having with the Jupiter in Gemini, yes, you want to expand. Yes, you want to do all of these things. Yes, you want to communicate with everyone, but you also need to make sure that there is structure to it. You need to make sure that there is habits that you have in place that you're doing on a daily basis to make sure you're actually able to become a master of all of these things that you want to accomplish for yourself. Okay, so don't just look busy. Don't just be moving your fingers and your hands really quickly to make it look like you're doing something. Don't just be saying, oh, I am going to the gym, but you never go. Don't just say, I want to do this diet, but you never are dieting. You keep eating fast food. Don't just say things. Make sure that you're saying things, but that you're backing it up and you're supporting it with organization. You're supporting it with the right habits. You're supporting it with the right movement. You're supporting it with doing the action that will help you to see the actual result on Thursday. All right. So now let's get into Friday the 13th. Friday, September 13th. We have the moon in Capricorn at this point of the week, and it's actually squaring Venus in Libra today. So the note I wrote is relationships might be coming in the way of work with a transit like this. So how are you handling that? How are you handling that dynamic of what you want to do for work, how you want to be productive, what work you want to get done, how productive you want to be in that timeline that you've set for yourself, while also making sure that your relationships also feel tended to or feel that they are receiving an adequate amount of attention as well. Also, more effective communication may be needed. With the moon in Capricorn, you might feel like you want to do more work, but with the square to Venus and Libra, you may not be communicating that to the people that you're in relationships with. So this might be a day on Friday, September 13th, to say, you know what, if I'm being honest, honey, if I'm being honest, friend, if I'm being honest, mother, if I'm being honest, grandma, I really feel like this is a time where I need to be a lot more focused on how I am pushing the needle forward with my work right now, with my job right now, with my entrepreneurial pursuits right now. And so I don't want you to feel that I'm not paying any attention to you, but I do want you to know that it's nothing that you should take personal. Right now, this is just the season that I'm in. This is just the season and the energy that I'm feeling, that I need to put my energy, most of it, into getting things done for myself, into being of better service to my business, intending to it, and putting time and energy in to see results at this time, right? So communicate that if that's where you feel like you are. You might need to understand that a relationship and work, out of those two, which one needs to be prioritized right now with the square, okay? Because you're feeling away, but then you have these obligations or you have these responsibilities. And so with the square, there's a communication that is causing a disconnect that needs to help for it to reroute and meet up together, okay? So have those conversations if they need to be had, to let people know this is where I am emotionally, this is what I'm feeling I need to do, and this is where I feel like I need to actually spend my time and use my brain power and my mental clarity right now. Thank you for being so understanding. Or please be a bit more understanding at this time, and don't take it personally, because it's not that I'm purposely trying to ignore you or spend less time with you. It's that I just feel an energetic push for myself to be on task so that I can see more results for myself in my own life. Okay, so that is Friday's transit. Let's go into Saturday, September 14th, where we have the moon that's still in Capricorn, and it's actually making a conjunction with Pluto, which is retrograde right now in Capricorn as well. And the note that I made for this day is, in what areas of life have you been saying that you want to be more disciplined, but you're not following through because of old habits that are still programmed within you? Okay, so I'll say that again. What areas of your life have you been saying that you want to be more disciplined? Oh, I want to be more consistent in this area. I want to have more structure in this area of my life, but you're not following through with what you say you want to do because you still have an old habit or a system or program that you're running on. You say, oh, I really want to exercise more. I want to be more consistent and disciplined so that I can see my muscles grow, so that I can have more definition, so I can tone up. But then as soon as you wake up the next day and your alarm is going off, you're snoozing it, or you just turn it off completely, and then you wake up at noon, or you're waking up at 11, and then you have to go straight to work and you have no time to exercise like you said you wanted to. So check that for yourself with this conjunction, because Pluto is retrograde, so it's helping us to re-identify with what we want to see transformed in our life and actually do that work with the Capricorn energy. Be structured, be disciplined, be focused, and get whatever needs to get done. Use your time wisely. Okay, Capricorn, the planet that rules Capricorn is Saturn. Okay, that's time. How are you utilizing your time in each day? We all have the same amount of time, so you cannot be looking on social media, you cannot be looking at other people's lives and be envious of them or have any toxic energy to put out towards them or yourself if you're not doing the work. If you're not using your own time wisely, how are you offended by the way someone else is using their time? That doesn't make sense. So use your time wisely, use your time in the way that it's going to be most effective, and be organized. Go on that, look at your list, look at your calendar, look at those habits you want to build, okay? And use your time accordingly so that you can start to see those results. Don't just say it that you want to be about it and actually do the work. Okay, so that's the energy that we'll be experiencing as a collective on Saturday, September 14th. To end out the week on Sunday, September 15th, we have Venus in Libra that is making a trine with Jupiter in Gemini. And the note that I wrote for today is try something fun. Try something different in your relationships and with your partners. Today is a great day for you to get out and enjoy yourself. So try something fun or something different with your friends or with your partner. Do that for yourself so that you can kind of change up the energy dynamic. It's a Sunday. Yes, you might want to be making plans for the week ahead. Get that out of the way, starting your day off, right? When you wake up, do your workout, whatever routine you have set out for yourself. Make yourself something healthy to eat. Go ahead and journal, read for 10-15 minutes. But then going into midday towards the end of the day, do something different, do something fun. Go outside, try a new activity with your partner. Go and do something with your friend that you've never done before to kind of inject some laughter, some fun, some enjoyment into the day. You might want to learn something together as well. Gemini energy loves to learn new things. So with this trine happening with these air signs, Libra and Gemini, definitely be open to learning something new. Have conversations that will help you to learn new information, and this new information can help support your habits that you're wanting to incorporate, support the new way that you want to be of service to yourself, and support the organization that you're bringing and the overall health that you want to bring in to your life energetically as a whole. So this week is really jam-packed with many different ways and many different opportunities for you to effectively push the needle forward for this week and for the month of September and for the season of Virgo right now. So definitely don't pass up on all of these opportunities, okay? Much love to you all. Make sure you comment down in the comment section below. Go ahead and subscribe so that you can get more astro insights coming up next week. And I'll also be posting a tarot tea as well, so look out for that. I love you all so much. Keep building your empire, and I will see you soon. Bye.